Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video again. I think we're going to have some pretty good fun today looking at the versus side of the game. Web 2.0 featuring 4-star Miles Morales is ending today. Most of you have probably done. Mine ends in a few hours. I'm holding on to a top 5 position in clearance level 9, so wish me luck there. Hopefully you guys did well and got some good rewards. And the next event is the 3-star Blade event called High Stakes opening. Some of you guys are in it already. Good for you. Mine starts about overnight, so I'll jump in the morning or midday, and that's going to be pretty fun. It rewards 4-star Blade covers if you can finish in the top few positions. And we should have some time at the end here to get in some more battles in the shield training. I want to make a big rush toward 2,000 over the next week or so, so we can get the final reward in here. I'll just show it quick. The purple cover for Black Cat is going to be great addition since mine's only at cover level 1 in purple, and I just found out that they're going to run the Spider-Man vs. Sinister 6 boss event next week, and the rewards during that alliance-based event are each color for Black Cat. So if you can get your alliance to do well in that event next week starting Thursday, that's going to be a really good way to get a jump start on that brand new character. Let's start in the Deadpool's daily quest. We've got a couple nodes I want to run through there for fun, and just to see Strange Sights opens later on today, probably in the morning for most of you guys, and Venom Bomb has about a day left, and I'm hoping to get a top 10 finish when I jump into my Time Slice 5 tonight. There's a day plus one more run of clears yet. So let's get into the Deadpool's daily. We'll do the Crash at the Titans, but I do want to start off with a couple of the other nodes first. In the Big Enchilada, I thought of a character that I haven't run through. Wait a minute. Let's start with, since we have all the characters loaded, let's start with the Behemoth Burrito, since it features Valkyrie as the essential character, and then we'll go into the Big Enchilada after this. She's going to be a lot of fun, mostly because of her red ability is just so awesome. If you're not too familiar, you should see here in a second. So, Valkyrie's abilities are Dragon Fang Fury. It's such a good ability because she does 5 separate blows, and in my case at this level they are over over 2,000 each, and so you add that up, that's over 10,000 plus damage, over 11, and it just continues to the next enemy. If you start in on one enemy and it knocks them down, it keeps on going, and could go through multiple enemies if you plan it right. So her Dragon Fang Fury is really good ability. And if you play her with Okoye, for example, she actually stacks the damage onto each one of those hits. I'm a big fan of her Bounty Hunter passive ability as well. It assigns a countdown tile targeting one random enemy. And on that enemy, if you do enough damage within the countdown time frame of 5 turns, then you will earn, when they have, it takes over 4,000 damage, so it's a pretty big deal. But when you do that, then you earn a bunch of AP in your team's strongest color. In this case, it's going to be red because Valkyrie is the strongest character, but if you play her with different characters that are higher level, it can earn blue or green or whatever. And so plan the team right. That can really help you out. And by the way, if you do that damage, it qualifies for the Bounty Hunter, but if you just down the character that the Bounty Hunter countdown is assigned to, then you'll already qualify without having to do that damage. So if you have somebody with 600 health left, for example, and the bounty is randomly assigned to them, you earn it. So that's kind of a good thing in this type of match. And the Best Defense is another passive ability, and if a teammate takes enough damage, she will put strike tiles on the board automatically. Okay, so let's go. We'll take on Iron Fist first. There's a couple of red matches on the board. Let's just do the one at the top. That's the one that's more likely to get misaligned by other matches on the board. Okay, so here we go. Here's the bounty hunter. Oh, I should turn on my animations right away. I finally remembered before playing an ability. So randomly, the bounty hunter is assigned onto Iron Fist. That's great. We want to take him on first, regardless. See how much damage we can do. I also like how they constructed this ability because every time you look at it, it will show you, if you look at her ability, it'll show you, not that, this. It will show you how much damage you've done so far to that enemy. Right here. So let's go to maybe this 4-shot. Iron Fist is down to about 1600 health. Yellow should be a good hit. Lines up a red match if we get it. And check this out. So there's 2 turns left on that countdown tile. And we have a nice red match. There's 349 health. We knocked him out. Watch the countdown. Qualified for the bounty because we eliminated Iron Fist. And now we're up to 13 red already. That's awesome. Let's see who the bounty is assigned to now. Nick Fury. Let's just move over to Nick and check this out. We have 13 red. The ability costs 11, right? Well, we're going to take him out and the damage continues on to Dakin, and he is down as well. So Valkyrie can be really awesome if you, it's an expensive ability at a cost of 11, but earning that bounty really speeds it up. A lot of fun. Now let's go on to the big enchilada. And who was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was thinking of a 4-star character that I've tried to show the best of her abilities in different fights, and I think this will be a good one for 4-star Electra to basically run through all on her own here. Once she gets rolling, it is just a damage machine, and she's actually quite good on defense. Let's just pick a couple of inconsequential characters to play along with, and let's do it. So I guess we can look at her abilities here a little bit better. Double Cross is a 7 AP purple ability where she will steal enemy. You know what? Hold on a second. Let's make sure I have her set up right. 355 is good. Yeah, I'm trying to think about how I should run her with her purple, because if you run it at a higher level, she can steal more than just strike tiles. We'll leave it at this. So for 7, she steals 2 random enemy strike or attack tiles. At higher levels, she can actually also steal protect tiles. I don't think that's going to come into play here much, so we'll leave it at level 3. And if she steals strike tiles, she actually also increases their strength by 214 and creates kind of false enemy strike tiles with a minor strength of 27. Shadow Step is a lot of fun. We should get a good use out of this, I hope. And she converts 5 random black tiles into trap tiles. If she would take damage, the damage is completely negated all the way, and a trap is destroyed because of that, and it generates 1 AP black every time that happens. She also deals 1,362 damage every time she shadow steps, damage coming her way, even from matches, not just abilities, when the enemy makes a match against us. And then Ballet of Death costs only 8, and it creates a trap tile on red, purple, or black, and deals 1,235 damage at the beginning of the turn, every turn while that remains on the board. And she also steals 1, let's see, she steals 1 purple, black, and red AP each turn as well. So that's if the enemy has it, she will steal it. Pretty good a character. I'm going to boost 1 black just so we make sure and get the most out of her Shadow Step, in case it happens to be a board where black is difficult. Looks like it's going to be a really good one. We have a match 4 in black already. What I might do is just do a match 3, and we might get another match 3 above. If we do the match 4 here, we would destroy this black tile and not get 2 matches out of it. So I'm going to do this. They could steal it. We'll see. Nope, I think our plan worked pretty well. So we're up to 7 black. We can get another one here. We can already play her Shadow Step. That's so great. Now I like to wait and play it for when there's no other black matches on the board, so that you don't accidentally have to match away your own trap tile. And for right now, I don't see much we can do to keep Electra up front after we place this. So let's just do a normal match first, and it creates another black for us if we want to do it. And here's Protect Tiles, just like I think they wouldn't come into play much in the match. Well done, sir. Okay, good. I'm glad we waited. Here's an extra move that's going to destroy a couple of black tiles, and it's going to hit pretty hard. Nice. Now, this is probably the right time. Let's play Shadow Step. 5 black trap tiles. Cool. And we're just not seeing a lot of red matches. That's okay. Let's just take a single. There. We lost Storm, but Electra's going to Shadow Step that. Great. He's out. And here comes Jean Grey. Oh man, of course. I swear, every time I play Jean Grey, whenever she's in the match, it seems like there's easy to obtain extra moves that happen. And don't forget, Jean Grey has a passive on her blue, Psychic Feedback. If the other team gets a match 5 or greater, she'll stun us, do damage, and reduce AP and stuff. You don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to do the extra move, and I'm not even going to do the match 4 with white, because that would destroy this black trap tile down here. I want that to stay on the board, so I'm just going to get this purple that drops it. Oh, great. It still worked out to an extra move. I'm telling you, the game sets you up for that when Jean Grey's on the other team. It just feels like that so much. Oh, hilarious. Well, it didn't hurt Electra very much. So, I'm going to avoid all this damage that would have been a pretty big hit from that critical. Shadow Step knocks Jean Grey out. We didn't have to play an active ability on her at all. There are a couple of strike tiles on the board. We got all the way back up to 7 black AP after that. So good. Let's go ahead and play double cross. So we steal a couple of strike tiles, increase their strength. Those are at 470 total now. All right. And let's move over to this guy. Nope, Professor X already has 7 purple. He's going to go invisible. So do we have a 2-move combo to make sure we can take this guy out? I'm not seeing an immediate certain 2-move combo. Let's let him go invisible. That'll be kind of our challenge. So let's get a big red match here. So we're going to need to find a way to get that invisibility tile matched away. Doesn't look too easy yet. Maybe we'll set up a big drop here for them to break part of the board. Match 4 shot across. Alright, so we're going to need to get more black pretty soon, I think. Big hit from that critical match 4 with red. There, good. The purple is lined up. And so, they have 6 purple. I always look to see if they have 7 purple again when I'm going to match away the invisibility tile. Because if you match it, and they just simply go invisible again at the beginning of the next turn, that does no good. So watch out for that. We'll take that match. Professor X is back in play. Oh, lucky them with that critical tile. Got them one purple that they needed for him to go invisible again. Unbelievable. Well, let's play Ballet of Death, see where the trap tile ends up. Not a great spot, but it could have been worse, I guess. So that trap tile is going to do a whole bunch of damage every turn, 1235. Let's get black here. That's so great. Okay, so what can we do to line up that invisibility tile? We'll just make that yellow match, I think. Maybe he'll match it this time themselves. Great, they did. So Professor X is invisible. Steal some strike tiles again. Increase their strength a whole bunch. Shadow step for the end. And in this case, I just want to make sure we get Professor X knocked out. Oh man, I tell you. That was so lucky that critical tile earned them another purple. I mean, it's so absurd. At least it was matchable. And here we go. Ballet of Death at the beginning of the match. Oh, Shadow Step's going to take him out. Cool. Alright, hope that showcased her abilities a little bit better than I've done in the past. Not the highest rated 4-star character, but if you play her right, I think she does really well with a mix of offense and defense, like some don't have. Let's take on the Crash of the Titans. We have to fight against Spider-Woman using Miles Morales. We just used him a whole bunch in his event, and since I'm mostly shielded out, this guy regained back to full health at level 308. Let's see if we can do this. We'll take off our boosts, try to play a fair match from 0, although we're quite a ways ahead. I won't talk about his abilities too much since I think a lot of you guys got a bunch of play with him in his event. So let's just make a big run toward red and purple. Very good start there. Way too good. Spider-Woman's purple is really pretty awesome, actually. So let's go ahead and stun her right away with the Venom Blast. It's only a 1-turn stun, but that allows me to do 2 moves in a row, basically. So let's get this red before she gets a chance at it. She'll take that match 4 in green without really getting her any usable colors. And that'll allow us to get a nice purple match. With enough purple, Miles can go invisible. We got a line break here with yellow and purple, so now we have enough. You gotta watch Spider-Woman's black AP because she's got a really nice defensive move with Seeking Redemption. It's a 4-turn countdown where she earns, well, she basically, it's like Shadow Step that we just saw, but it can keep her safe from match damage, and it also puts her up front, forces her up front no matter who else is in the fight, which is kind of similar to what Colossus does with his yellow. Alright, scary board now with all the red everywhere. Let's play Power and Responsibility for a couple of web tiles on the board, and then we'll play Hide and Seek. There's not much purple remaining, so that invisibility tile, it looks pretty safe at the moment. We want to build up more purple, and you know what she's going to do is take this red match and line up a purple match when that happens. So do I have a way to stop that from happening? I probably do. I'm going to let her get the red match 4 and misalign those purples. Does that make sense? They're not exactly misaligned at this second, but they will be right here. Oh man, that was close. I thought that purple was going to drop right down and take out our invisibility tile. Let's get this match here. We had a really good run. Every time a web tile is matched by us or from Invisible Woman, Miles' passive earns AP passively. So let's go for another Venom Blast for fun. She's stunned, and I think we're going to have enough. There's a number of web tiles on the board to do a surprise. When his invisibility tile is on the board and you have enough purple to play it again at 8, he essentially does 8878 damage plus 1153 for each web tile on the board and removes his invisibility tile. This is way more than enough. This is a giant hit for the win. Cool, pretty easy. Ran good on purple, of course, and that's the key for the latest legendary token. Done with DDQ. Let's go on. And I think actually let's do our tokens here first, and then we'll get into PvP in the shield simulator. Got a bunch of tokens. It's been a couple days again since I've done a video. Oh, we have 3 Mysterio and Friends tokens left over. I actually really prefer to do my tokens before they go into post-event status, because if you this is basically like on each of these 3 draws, it's back to a 0 out of 80 items removed from the vault. So sometimes I feel like you should do these tokens before the event's over, and as you remove other items, your likelihood for the remaining items is a higher rate. Does that make sense? Probably not. Let's see how we do on these last 3. 2-star. Beginner support token, that's not bad, I think. Alright, yep, we didn't do too well, but that's the way that goes. Let's hit it up in Venom Bomb. We've got 10 tokens here. We could get a 4-star set of either Miles Morales, War Machine, or Nebula. And of course the legendary tokens in here, 10 draws, plus we'll do a daily discount. Definitely going to get some 2-stars, but let's see if we can hit some 3s or better. Three-star Blade. Nice. That'll level his duplicate up just a little bit before his event starts. Another beginner support token. Are you serious? Does that mean they're working on something in the background? It doesn't, but it feels like it sometimes. I hope they are. I really hope that they get supports kind of reintroduced and with some cool ways to level them up. I'm really not ready for them to be used in PvP much, I don't think. Hey, there's a 3-star Vision. But in PvE, you know, they can help. 3-star Hulk. Last draw from the 100 hero point. Discount, and it is just a Black Widow. Okay. So we'll have more tokens there soon. Miles Morales is the Crash of the Titans for another couple of days, but the next one is Ghost. So like I say, you've got about 2.5 days to level her up to be Crash worthy if she's not yet, and if you need help you can purchase the pack including her red cover if that would help you. Main stage was the event featuring Spider-Gwen. That was a lot of fun and some, you know, pretty big danger with her stun and Cherry Bomb inexpensive ability when there's web tiles on the board. Let me know how you guys liked that one. Cyclops, good hit. Three-star Star-Lord. The Spider-Verse characters have been boosted for a long time. Another gold. Bullseye plus a bonus Iron Man Model 40. And the Spider-Verse characters being boosted has been great. They're fun. And but it's been about 3 weeks, I think it feels like, at least 2 anyway. and I'm kind of over it now. But I haven't seen the movie yet, so let me know if you guys have seen the movie. Don't spoil anything, but let me know if it's good. I've heard it is quite good. Well, Web 2.0, first 3 tokens don't yield much, but we should get about 2 more. Up to 22 support beginner level tokens. And up to 74 latest legends. And like I like to point out, we should have a new character release this coming Thursday. And its schedule looks like a 5-star. They haven't said anything. Hopefully they'll announce something Monday or Tuesday here. So in a couple days we'll know if it is going to be a 5-star. I'm looking forward to it because then we can finally start pulling some of these latest Legends tokens when Hello rotates out and the new character would rotate in about 2 weeks later. Okay, elite tokens. We got up to 16 somehow. Let's roll. I'm hoping that's at least 4 gold level results. Doesn't look like it. So there's one, Colossus. Well, if we run cold in the elites, sometimes I like to think there's another gold. Come on. Sometimes I like to think that that means we're going to run hot in the heroics, which is a better place to run hot. There's our 3rd gold. So we got 3. Not terrible. Up to 709 standards. I really need to get working on those. But hey, we've got 16 heroic tokens and a 10-pack. I don't think we'll do the 10-pack today. We'll wait on that. But at 1 out of 16 odds for a 4-star, that would be great. You see Black Cat is in there as one of the options. Also, Sabretooth and Ronin Hawkeye are also available. And those guys are on the PvE rewards right now. So we should be able to champ Sabretooth and then Hawkeye here in the next few days. So let's see if we're going to speed up the luck in the heroics a little bit. Absolutely right. There's the hit on a 4-star. Thanks to the viewer luck, you guys did it. I thought you could. It would happen in the heroics after the elites were a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1. 4-star Iron Fist. Good hit. He's a one of my top 10 4-stars as far as levels go. I think top 10. We'll see. Patch Wolverine. We got another 4. I knew it was going to work out. At least I had a hunch. Nice job, guys. 3, 2, 1. Mordo. And he is going to be boosted in the next week of characters that start their boost week on Thursday. Oh my goodness, look at this. You've got to be kidding. A 3rd 4-star. Go! Iron Fist, or Luke Cage after Iron Fist and Mordo is great. Nice job. We've got more 4-stars than 3s from this run of 16. Can you believe it? More gold. Beast. Nice. The one-time draw is just a 2-star. So we've got our 10-pack. We'll probably wait and do that in the next video, I think, depending on how many single heroics we have to do at that time. And I want to point out that the bonus hero rates are better for 10 packs, and the individual shot at a 4-star is 1 in 14 odds instead of 1 in 16. So every other 10 pack you should get a 4-star or better than that. Maybe 2 times out of 3 10 packs will get you a 4-star. Great job. Okay, well, let's level up our characters and then we'll get into some PvP action. Got a bunch of 2s. We should throw some covers levels on real quick. Get Cap maxed out. Ares just hit his past his maximum, where I actually had to sell him out and rebuild him again when I had new covers about to expire. So he's only up to 98. Ragnarok coming soon from him. Got a 3-star Dakin. And that's it for now. A lot of 2-stars in the list. And need to recycle Human Torch pretty soon. 60 2-star covers to deal with. Yikes. Okay, 3s. What did we get up to? 30 of them. Let's go. Looking mostly for command points here. 2000 ISO from Patch and into the 260s. Another 2000 for 262 on Colossus. Star-Lord. Is that the purple I've been waiting for? That might be. We'll check it out on the other screen. 4-star Cyclops from a 3-star Psych. That's great. Bunch of Hulk. Oh, look at this. Can we make it? I think we did. At level 183, Hulk gets a level in Totally Awesome Hulk. Great. I'm still waiting for TA Hulk to become a feeder for 5-star covers for Banner someday, I'm hoping. If that happens, we'll be able to champion 5-star Banner. He's at 11 covers now, and worked pretty hard getting TA Hulk ready to earn those covers by having him as a bonus hero for a while. Alright, 3 stars did quite well. Let's take a look and see what this Star-Lord can do for us. That is the purple we've been waiting for. Very good. Something bad goes to level 3, and that means he's at 535 with 4 saved covers. We can champion him as for the 3rd time, I think. We'll do that in the next video, I suppose. Let's look at our 4 stars. 10 of them. TA Hulk hits 331. Looking for command points, although hero points are super good as well. Legendary from Luke Cage. Mordo gets the 7 CP. 5000 ISO from hitting level 341 on Iron Fist. We got a whole bunch of miles here. The first 2 are good, especially since he hits 310 for the latest token. 312 overall. Cruises past 18,000 health now. And Spider-Gwen, 5 command points for level 316. Great. Check it out. Did you guys have Miles Morales up to level 280 or 300 or 320 or higher yet? Well, if you did, you got rewarded for passing those levels. Basically a historic reward since his champion rewards were changed, and I got a couple of 5-star Kingpins since my Miles was past level 300. So, first level in Kingpin gets a legendary token, and look at this, his health is going up past 60,000 at level 456. And I actually kind of enjoy a couple of Kingpin's abilities, even though I don't get a whole lot of use out of them. I do play them a lot more than other people. I'll definitely take those rewards and be happy with that. Okay, guys, so let's get into a little bit of PvP action. I don't have a whole lot of time, but we had some requests for characters to get in, and let's take a quick look. By the way, I always forget to show that I'm on Player Day 1337, by the way, in a Shield Resupply daily reward list. And got a couple good rewards coming up, but most importantly, a Peggy Carter yellow at day 1345. Those rewards are the same for everyone who plays the game. So when you get to this number of days played, these are the rewards you'll get unless they change the timeline or the stream. And they've done that a couple times, usually to increase things a little. So, all right, continue out of there. Let's get back in this. And we had a request to see Mockingbird, 4-star, and 5-star Cable. I actually thought those two might play pretty well on the same team. I'm going to go ahead and play them with Dr. Doom from the 5-star realm. And that should be a decent team, I think. Let's find the set that I thought they could go against. This is probably a good one here. So let's see, I probably want Doom in the middle as my strongest character. Let's have Cable over here on the left. And Cable's actually level 451, so I want to see, I'm pretty sure Cable will tank blue. Yeah, I'm quite sure he will tank blue, but Doom will tank yellow. That'll be helpful. And let's go down here and catch Mockingbird and review her abilities really quickly. Okay, so my Mockingbird is at level 325, and she's got some really cool abilities. Definitely Bombshell is her damage dealing ability, the only one, but it creates two turn fortified red countdown tiles for a cost of 9. When one expires, if another exists, remove it and deal 18,700 damage. If the other one doesn't exist, like it got matched away, then it only deals 14,196 and then damage back to Mockingbird of 1,840. So that's not too bad. It's easy to keep both of those on if you play it at the right time, but hey, things can happen. But Opportunist is the ability I really like the most, and if the enemy team makes a match 4 or greater, if you have at least 6 AP in a color that they got the match 4 in, including team up by the way, your team will fire a friendly power at no cost. If you don't have 6 in that color yet, when they make a match 4, then you just gain 3 in that color. Pretty good. You can really plan a lot out of that, but it is random what ability gets played. And then Secret Mission, I run this at level 3. Some people run this at a little bit higher, and I can understand that, but for just a cost of 8 purple, she destroys up to 5 AP in the enemy team's strongest color and generates 4 in your strongest. So this depends a lot on what your team's strongest color is. If it's Mockingbird on your team and the other characters are lower, you're guaranteed to get red, which is super helpful. And of course on my team it's going to be probably blue or yellow, and that'll be good for us as well. As long as you have 7 AP in your strongest color, friendly matches deal 342 more damage. I forget about that a lot. A lot of people do. And that's not a big deal if you're playing with 5 stars, but if you're a 3-star player but you have Mockingbird raised as your a high enough character, that 342 per turn could be a big deal. All right, let's go into the action and see if we can get some of our abilities triggered for free. I definitely am going to boost a couple of colors, help our chances that we'll get things done. And let's go. All right, so definitely want to take on America Chavez first. She's difficult. We've got a match 4 to start with. Super good. That's a little bit of black out of it. So, did you see what happened there? They got that big match in yellow, and they got the match 4 in yellow, but we also earned 3 yellow AP from that match. Great. Probably should make a run toward blue. Let me think here. What do we want to do? We kind of want to set them up to get match 4s against us, but it would be really good if it's in colors that colors that doesn't help them out much. Yeah, so there's a match 4 in purple, and that's a color that doesn't do anything for them. I wish I had 6 purple AP already, and that would be even better. So since we don't, yeah, I want to probably match that away because, now let's go ahead. We'll get to red here. They'll match the purple with no use for it, and we earned 3 purple for free. Alright, that's pretty good. We can play our red ability already, Doom's Black. Seems I can never get myself to get enough blue matches whenever I play Cable on a team. So we almost have Chavez taken out. Maybe that should be our first priority, and then we'll worry about playing abilities or trying to set up the board. And it's very nice that her Opportunist ability works even on Team Up, because once they play their Team Up ability, leaving them a match 4 really causes you very little damage or pain. Wow, alright, we have a lot going here. Let's get this blue though. Yeah, I should have made sure that Doom would take that damage instead, since he has a healing ability, but this is the perfect setup. Okay, so Chavez is about knocked out here, and there's a match 4 in yellow on the board. That's going to do a couple of good things. Let's let them take that. We're going to get this double move here. I wanted to have Surfer up for, okay, they took the green. There's Opportunist, and we get a free 20,000 damage match, damage ability out of that. That's so great. Okay, and then now they still have to match that yellow down below. Let's get this, better take that big green. Oh, we'll take that yellow. Opportunist again, free ability. Brave New World shuffles the board, and then we get a bunch of health on our team. Didn't get much out of the shuffle, so man, this is a perfect opportunity though. Yep, I think we better do this now. While Chavez has such low health and we have all of this green, let's play Plasma Barrage now. It's a big hitting ability. 22,000 damage just about. What's cool is you want to target the lowest health enemy if there's 3 enemies remaining, because that total damage basically takes her out, and the remaining unused damage is basically duplicated on the other 2 enemies. So check this out. The total, so she's going to take about 2,000 of the damage, and then the other 19 is going to hit each of the other 2. That's a big hitting ability if you play it right. I think we did do that there. So let's play Brave New World here for our own shuffle. Maybe we get a free match that knocks out Surfer. Of course, it worked really well there. Not of course, I'm actually half surprised it did. Alright, I want to play Bombshell, but we've got a super good combination move here first. So let's take this yellow that gets a blue, then a match 4 of red. And much more. What an ability there. Team Up, we had it. Opportunist, what do we get for free? Secret Mission. Takes black away from him and a bunch of AP for our side. Let's play Bombshell. And this is a really cool, unique situation. We can play Bombshell twice. And if you can ever play Bombshell twice, or if Opportunist triggers Bombshell for her for free, you definitely want to play it twice if you can, because it gets you two shots in one round, of course. That's going to be a killer. There's a match 4 in purple. I'm going to let him take it. You'll see what Opportunist... that messes up the board. Darn, we would have got another free ability there. But that's okay. I want the Bombshell to take him out. Here we go. And like I said, that actually would have fired off twice. Okay, I think that team worked pretty well. Got pretty much the most out of Mockingbird there. And of course, Cable came through with the big damage from his green twice. Alright guys, we're going to have time for one more match. Let's see if we can get in. I'm trying to work Craven into a match as requested, and we'll do that probably next time. I don't have anybody queued up that will be a really good... Well, we could play Craven against Jessica Jones here if she plays her strike tiles. Maybe we can work it out to do that. Alright, let's give it a shot. I want to get him in here. I'm going to play him with Okoye because she's a major cheat code for Craven if the enemy team has a bunch of special tiles on the board against you. So, I think I'll also bring... Maybe I'll bring Daredevil along for the ride. Could probably play... Thinking we could bring somebody else too. But, okay, let's just work on Craven here. He's got a blue and a black ability. Okoye, of course, is yellow and red. And I thought we'd need a purple-green with Daredevil. Yeah, we better do it to be safe since Jessica can be pretty tricky on the enemy team. And let's bring a random team up and go for it. Okay, so Jessica's pretty tough with the trap tiles she creates, but what we want to do is try to let her get enough red on the board so she can create a bunch of strike tiles, and with those strike tiles, Craven will really do his thing with his passive ability. I guess I didn't talk a whole lot about his ability set yet, but we'll get to it. I want to let him get red, but this is just too good for red that drops purple, so we'll take it. Get ahead on yellow, so if we get in trouble, Okoye can heal quite a bit. 2 traps, there's one. Big time damage, 10,000 damage just from a single trap. There's another blue down there. You think they'll take it? Not yet. Okay. Smarter to take it away from them. Get so lucky. Every time they match... Ooh, that's pretty bad. Every time they match a trap, they get their team's strongest color, which is black because of Thanos. And Jessica has a pretty big black damaging ability. So let's have Daredevil take that shot. From body check. 12,000. It's a near 20,000 if she has strike tiles on the board. Certainly want to match away those 2 black traps. Okay, so they only have 1 red. We need to let Jessica get some red going here. But we probably better heal Okoye. So, next turn, green and purple. Yep, that was probably a good timing. Let Daredevil take the damage, and he can heal each turn. Let's play Okoye yellow. And we'll play it again since we have it. Now that there's more team up on the board, she'll heal pretty well. Nice. Very nice. She's back to 48,000. We've got enough blue to play Craven's most dangerous game. So he places a trap tile on the board. It's a random what color it's going to be, but he steals one random AP at the beginning of each turn. If it's matched, and it just says if it's matched, that means by us or the enemy team, convert 3 basic tiles to the team's strongest color, which is black, and deals a little bit of damage, 1,047. Yes, Okoye stacks on top of that. So I hope this doesn't appear on black. Blue, that's a really good spot for that, down at the lower left corner for most dangerous game. Okay, let's go with that. Uh-oh. Big match in green. So at the beginning of the turn, you can see which color is stolen from Craven's blue trap tile. I should probably match green. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Oh man. What a random, crazy lucky drop on that match 4, and it took out his trap tile. Thought we'd be able to get a good use out of that. Well, start it over here. They happen to have an Electra team up, so they stole one of our strikes. They're up to 11 red. Finally. Okay. So here's, I think we want to get one more black. Yeah, we do. Before we play Wounded Pride. I'll talk about that in a second. So Jessica's going to play her red ability, and it's pretty big damage. Oh man, do we have... We don't have a move from... Yeah, we have one move from Daredevil, thankfully. Okay, so we're going to need him to take the damage from Jessica's red. Let's do this. Defenestrate. You know I like to play that ability myself. It's also quite a good team up to borrow. Uh-oh. Ooh, they got him. They knocked Daredevil all the way out. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. That was ridiculous. Then they got court death. Then they knocked out everyone. Come on. That was a really ridiculous bad luck run. Oh, unreal. We had the match in our hands, and it ended way too quickly after that. Gosh, how much time do we have? I hate to stop on a loss.